What stood out for me in Alpha was the last 2 weeks of Alpha when we'd done the Holy Spirit. I wasn't really sure what talking in tongues meant, and it was a bit scary at the beginning. But then the last week I was filled with the Holy Spirit, and it was just an amazing experience, one I'll never forget.
The main thing that stood out to me on the Alpha course was that these strangers were now becoming friends, and we were building real, true relationships between each other.
What stood out more when I was doing Alpha was the Holy Spirit Day. It was then that my beliefs actually changed. It was then I realised that the Holy Spirit was alive, and he was alive inside me, and it just filled a gap that was missing that I didn't realise I had.
Alpha has really helped me in my everyday life in that I've now found God. I feel more at peace with myself. I have my Bible there that I read every single day. And I just don't know where I would have been 6 months ago. You know, I was in a dark place, and now I'm back into the light with God, and it's such a lovely, lovely feeling to have.
It's been 10 years since I've done the Alpha course, and it still benefits me every day. The strangers at the beginning of the Alpha course are still my friends. I still know that I can always rely on them because they're true friends.
I know I've changed these past 3 years. It's still a continuing journey. I know my family have said I've changed. I've never seen it. They said, you're still Vicky, but you're different. I know I've changed in little ways. I'm now friends with people I never thought I'd be friends with. My beliefs have changed in the way I see the world, the way I see others. And plus, I never used to believe in marriage. I'm now married nearly 2 years now, which is something I never thought I'd do, which is something my family never thought I'd do. Actually mentioned that to me a few times now. And it's just, life's changed around for the better for me and for my immediate family now.
I'd recommend Alpha to other people. It's a really interesting course to do. As I say, you can ask lots of questions about God, and there's lots of answers for people to give you. And I'd hope one day that my husband and my children would be interested in going to Alpha. I know that they have a lot of questions that they want to ask about God, and it's such a wonderful thing to do.
I would recommend to anyone to try an Alpha. It's a journey, it's fun, and you learn lots about yourself, and you learn lots about the world.
I would recommend Alpha to others as a journey that you can start as a chapter that you didn't know was written for you just yet. Keep on with Alpha. It's a life-changing, it can be a life-changing experience, but it doesn't stop when Alpha stops. It carries on throughout the rest of your life. Even if you don't start going to church, even if you don't do anything, Alpha will stick with you. No matter what you do, you will always think back to something that Sue had mentioned in one of her groups, or something that had happened on the Holy Spirit Day that will stick with you for the rest of your life. It's worth it.